and it's going to be green light racing here at Monza. Here goes Noah. We're going to try and go wheel to wheel with the leader. Vic, once again, back on the top step. We did say take it easy. Oh my goodness. Sinead's going to go for it here into 14, 15. Side by side, is it going to be Mercedes or is it going to be a BMW?
Hello everyone, welcome and thank you very much for joining us here today for the first race of the season here in ACC Phoenix Sim Sport World Challenge. We have got quite the race in store for you here today, and I'm sure you are about ready to watch it all get underway as we go to the very home of motorsport itself, as I say, Silverstone. An absolutely beautiful track and beautiful conditions here today as well. We have a completely empty table right now. 0 points on the board for everyone. That means a fresh start. That means anyone has a chance at taking the win this season, and indeed the wins during races as well. Hello, Mr. Semele. Thank you very much for joining the stream. And yeah, who is going to take wins this season? Only one way to find out. That is to keep watching here. And we hope to bring you a very enjoyable season. Drivers are just getting underway right now for practice, warming up, or for quali rather, warming up the tires. So just another moment, we will take a look at Asetek Sim Sports. We have a brilliant sponsor on board. We have a 5% discount for Asetek Sim Sports. Use code Phoenix Sim Sport at checkout, and you get yourself some 5% discount, as I say, at the checkout for some wonderful gear. I use Asetek myself, and absolutely brilliant gear they do have. But you want to watch the good stuff, don't you? That's what we want to see. We want to get properly into this. Here we go. We are getting underway for qualifying laps right now. Omar Releno Massa, we are on board with right now. Let's take a little cheeky look at a prediction. Oh, Yellow Jam, yeah, unlucky that we can't see you there today. Would have loved to see you on track. Look at the grid today. It's going to be a very spicy grid indeed. So let's see how everyone gets on. Sorry, just going to put in my own little prediction here. Let's see who's going to come out on top for qualifying. Yeah, oh, Yella. Got it. He couldn't be here, but anyway. Mesa on a lap, looking like he's caught a Porsche ahead, so this isn't going to be the ideal lap. That, I think, is Sammy Pedersen ahead. So he's probably going to have to start this lap again. He's going to overtake Mesa. Or, sorry, Pedersen. The DLX Deluxe team here. First entry into our ACC series here. Wonderful to see these guys on track. We've had great experience with Deluxe Esport team in the MX5 series. And now expanding into the ACC series as well. So great to see. Well, let's take a look at, well, we're going to go over to Crossland now, who is coming through Maggots Beckett's in that wonderful Mercedes. Great to see the number 76 back on track here. Let's just move over. We changed that to quality personal best Delta. This is going to help us to see who is improving on their lap times. We'll do personal best for now, though. Current pole time 58.652. 14 minutes left to go in this session. Mr. Spinner, we are on board with now. Look at that for a livery. Beautiful. Should get a much better shot of the car hopefully soon. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous livery. Asetek rower, love it. And the great big number 7 on the side. And Mr. Spinner on a 2-minute 2:35 right now, sitting there in P8. It's a good position there for Jake. 0.4 improvement here as well. He's got Val Thunder on his tail, rapidly catching, wanting to set a better lap time, but this one is probably going to have to be scrapped. Is Jake going to carry on, or is Val Thunder going to try to make the overtake? He's not. Looks like he's going to back out of this one. Let Jake carry on with this lap. Val Thunder, though, with the current pole now down to a 157.995. Car 995 with the 0.995 on the board for now. Every 117 for Linsky win. I definitely do not see this one being an easy win. We've got some very, very fast drivers out there. So it's going to be a very tricky race indeed. And very hard fought. So let's see how we get on. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Good to have you here. Let's just see. Yeah. You know, everyone, if you want anything changed, like the game volume up a little higher or anything, let's just pop that up just a little more. There we go. Hopefully that isn't completely eardrum shattering. So Orlando Mesa down in the 158.055. Let's take a look at the deltas so far. Nope, not pit stops, position delta. Nope, not position delta. Session best relative, that's the one. So, oh my goodness, look at that. Right up the top here, 6 hundredths of a second between Val Thunder and Mesa. And we've got John Way up there in P3 right now. Absolutely excellent performance from Mr. Way. Gained an awful lot of pace last season towards the end of the season. And it looks like over the off-season has been working very hard indeed. And only 4/10 off pole right now for Linsky. 0.465 off pole. Gracek popping it up into P2. 47 milliseconds off pole. Currently, Val Thunder, the only one right now in the 57s, and is improving by 0.1 this lap. But so is Rolando Mesa. Apologies. Need to get used to that. As we see a Mar coming out of this, why are we seeing a Mar? Mar, nothing against you, but we do have someone on a fast lap. So Rolando Mesa does pop it in P157.892, beating Val Thunder by 1/10 of a second. So yeah, DLX are on the charge here today. We've got Omar in P1, and then Guillermo in P13 right now. Hero in P19, probably a little bit off pace there. We did see much better pace from him in the practice session, so we're probably expecting that to be a little bit higher. Hopefully Chihiro can improve a bit here. So Mesa, sorry, Val Thunder back in the pits for now. Bit of an improvement. Only 65 milliseconds now off the pole time. On board now with Artemi Savakin. No. Right, autopilot, please. Let's stop with the autopilot for a moment. let's go on board with Guillermo Martinez from DLX, driving car number 90. Very fast driver in the MX5 Championship. Currently 1.5 off pole here in the Ferrari. So from P8, would have a little bit of work to do. But still well deep into the points here in P8. And improving by 0.3 of a second as well. Let's just take a look. Actually, we have an accident somewhere here. This is Stoffel in contact there with Brandon Fuller. While under... Yeah, there we go. So, during the qualifying lap, trying to set the best lap they can, and having a bit of contact during this qualifying session. Guillermo, 0.2 up. Coming down the hanger straight now. This must be a new lap, actually. So, it is, because now only 1 second off pole. Let's take a look at Ferlinski. Another wonderful livery there for Philip Ferlinski. 0.4 of an improvement at the minute. It's going to be enough to be able to challenge for pole. Not quite enough to take it just yet. Could probably go P3. Today, unfortunately, I will be commentating alone. The other commentators are otherwise engaged today, so yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. I hope it's gonna hold out for a full race, because I have got a LMU briefing to do right after this race. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. But hey, this is what I do to give you guys a brilliant experience. So I hope you appreciate it. I'm sure you do. So for now, we have 3 drivers have been able to get into the 57s. Graysick. Oh, Graysick. Where is Graysick? I thought we moved to Graysick. Oh! We have! Mr. Graysick is in the McLaren this season. That's interesting. That's a bit of a difference. I thought he was going to take the BMW again, but no, in the McLaren. So, Tomek was improving there, with the possibility of being able to take pole. The predictions were lighting up all over the screen, but looks like that is an invalidated lap time for now. Only needs 75 milliseconds over the entirety of a lap to be able to take pole. Can he do it? Artemi, was improving by 0.3, but it goes a bit wide. That would have been enough to challenge Guillermo Martinez in P8, but not quite enough. Do we have anyone else improving? Adam Cook in P26 in his McLaren. Improving by 0.4 of a second. Good to see, coming around Chapel now. Down onto the Hager Straight. But unfortunately loses that little bit of advantage. So for now, Mr. Cook is going to have to settle for 26. 4 minutes left to go. And no one really improving right now. So see if we can find anyone else here. No one really. Omar is taking another little chip away at that 57.892. And coming around the final corner, it's probably going to be enough to just make it a little bit better. Just about, so improves by about half a tenth there. So pushing that that time a little bit further out. 1.32 now from Omar to Val Thunder. Asetek, 0.142 off at the minute as well. Val Thunder on a bit of a flyer right now, improving, but the protection goes back to Omar. So, oh, but now the protection back to Val Thunder, 0.4 of a second up there for a moment. This might just be enough. It's literally only just going to be enough for pole, if it even is. Val Thunder's going to come around the final corner. 0.2 on the Delta. It's still purple. Oh, but it flashed off there for a moment. It's going to all depend on the acceleration phase. It is pole for now. 80 milliseconds he takes pole by. 57.745 for Val Thunder. Now can Omar respond? Is he going to be able to have enough to be able to take it back? Asetek get another lap in. 20 seconds left to go for this session. He is going to come up towards the line. Is he going to have enough time? Just about. So starts a valid lap. Needs to gain 0.2 of a second. Oh, let's say Tomac's finished. Well, I think that should have been a valid lap. We'll keep an eye on here anyway. Val Thunder in the pits, so feeling like he can't do any more. Omar on a valid lap, but not really improving. For Linsky, looks like on a valid lap. Oh, but lost a lot on the Delta there. That looks like a big mistake, or just giving up, realizing there is no real improvement to be had. Omar just popping in to the purple a little bit on the prediction. Is it gonna be enough? It might all depend on this very final traction phase of Luffield Woodcut. It's not gonna be enough. It's not an improvement. So Omar is gonna have to settle for P2. Grasic P3 for Linsky P4. And Way P5 at the moment. So let's just then have a little look. Let's choose the outcome of the prediction. And it was Mr. Falthunder on pole. So Falthunder then wins the pole prediction. Just take a look. Shoot the image there a moment. All right. And so let's get back underway here. Hopefully very soon indeed. So let's just take a look over here for now. Twitch, you just ran an ad on me. I was going to run it now. Sorry, everyone. That might have covered up a little bit of the excitement during qualifying. Alright, let's just take a little moment here then, before we do get stuck back in. I'll be right back with you. Alright, we are looking like we are ready to rock and roll. Let's get everything all ready once again. Hope you are ready for a real spicy race here today. This is going to be an interesting one, I would imagine. So let's put that back on. Everyone has one mandatory pit stop. Let's take a look then at the grid walk. Valthunder then kicks off season 14 with a pole position. So what can he do from there? Omar right alongside, kicking off with a brilliant start to the season. Then Grasic in P3. Ferlinsky returns with a P4 on the grid. Can he push his way forward? Great result for Way up here in P5. Then we've got Zach Webb in P6. And Pranzo making a return as well in the Mustang in P7. Guillermo in P8. Another great position here for DLX. Then Grosjean, good to see you back on the grid as well in the car number 81 alongside Savikin. Jake Spinner bringing that number 7 into P11. And Justin Pozorski alongside in the 273. Then Amar in P13. Beautiful, beautiful livery on that car number 15. Then Yahiro in the 777. And Sammy Pedersen. Oh, that's an awesome livery as well. That's definitely going to have to go in the podcast. Kenzo, then in P16, he's going to want to move forward from there. Evan Meek in P17. Lee Webb in P18, also in the Ford Mustang in a bright green livery. Paddy Thomas in P19, hoping to make some moves forward. Tavarsky in P20. Jonathan Crossland in P21. What can car number 76 do from there? Mumar Dafa in P22. Felix Ruiz in P23. Brandon Fuller then in P24. Jan Stoffel in P25. And Adam Cook going to round out the grid here for P26. So this is going to be a bit of a spicy one here today. We've got a huge number of people on circuit. And oh my goodness, have we got a race on for you today. And again, beautiful conditions here in a lovely sunny Silverstone. An absolutely wonderful track to go racing. Everyone just making their last minute changes here before we do get back underway. Hydrate. Oh, I need to get a drink actually to hydrate. Thank you, every117. Hi, Craigopolis. Afternoon. Are you ready for this race? I don't think anyone is ready for how awesome this race is going to be. I certainly am not. This is going to be really spicy. We've got, some really incredible drivers on circuit here. Val Thunder last season came so close to being able to challenge for the title. Can he go one better this season and actually take it? But Greska's looking strong here too. He's going to want to defend that number one. And then Rolando Mesa is looking like an extremely strong contender there too. DLX Esport boys are going to want to really do well in the team championship. So let's see how they get on. What a beautiful livery there on the Lexus. The old Williams Cannon livery. Love that car. That takes me back a little bit. Back when I were a wee lad and F1 was a proper sport. Can you tell I don't like F1 anymore? Mr. Pranzo, that's again another beautiful livery as well. Very well done. Very clean looking livery. Love that Mustang on the side as well. Wonderful stuff. Line up here on the Hangar Straight. Trying to get those temperatures up. As I say, the temperatures today a little bit lower. Although we're seeing sunny 22 degrees and track temp of 30 degrees. So it's not going to be absolutely freezing cold out there. The drivers were complaining about the front left tire being a little hot during race runs. So it's going to be interesting to see who's able to manage that during the race. With a mandatory pit stop, the drivers can pretty much go flat out all race. and be able to still make good times with those tires. Tire wears shouldn't come into it too much. They're probably going to want to change tires in the pit stop, unless you're going for a major, you know, overcut or undercut maybe. But that is risky. It's not impossible to overtake at Silverstone. So, you probably want to make sure that you are able to keep up the pace. So it might just be better just to change tires. As we now come on to the Wellington Straight. Wellington Straight or Hamilton Straight? Isn't this the Wellington Straight? It has to be the Wellington Straight. Oh, God. I think there's just a little bit of desync, but it's looking like car. Oh no, it's the pit prediction. Is that dot number 71 down the bottom right of the corner, the circuit? Car 144 though, starting in the pits. Potentially not hitting drive in time. But here we go, everyone. About to get underway for this round of the season. We're on board with the Porsche Decepticon. Keeping it at the speed limit for now. And the national pit straight, and it is green light, and away we go down at the tops. Who is going to lead? Val Thunder is going to be well out in front. Mesa following in behind. Wade looks like he's got a good run in the Audi ahead, but Webb also right up close to that car as well. Looks like some contact behind. Oh, yeah, big contact behind there. As we see a BMW spearing off the circuit as well, and I think there was Paddy Thomas involved in something there as well, which is not ideal. Sam Pedersen in P16 right now. Trying to make his way through the field. He's got a Ferrari right ahead of him. That bright livery has got to be causing havoc on that rear mirror. A couple of drivers wide out of Club Amar. Looks like trying to put pressure on the Ferrari ahead. Not quite able to make the move. Jake Spinner looking like something's happened there, potentially between Grosjean and Spinner. But right now we're focusing on this battle. Peterson and McLaren on the inside. We then switch to Justin, who's battling with Savkin. So let's just stop our good old autopilot for a moment. Let's go aboard with Jake Spinner. A little bit of a gap here between Geckos and Spinner then. So potentially something did happen, although Spinner is up one position. And Bar sliding into the background out of Luffield. That Audi has got plenty of rotation. Yeah, Spinner up one position and Mar up two. Savkin down two, Pazarski down one. Stoffel and Kenzo down the back. Looking like they've come together as well. So, car number 9 having a bit of a struggleopolis here today. But Spinner's doing a good job here to catch back up to Gecko's in front. Wants to get involved in this battle ahead. Let's see if we can just see what happened to car number 9 then. So, car 9, BMW ahead. Tries to go for a move down the woodcut and brakes too late, makes contact with car number 94. And that's really unfortunate. That's going to be pretty heavy damage for car number 9. Valthunder still leading then, but Omar with the fastest lap. So is not letting him get away with it, but Gresic is 0.4 of a second behind him. Pazurski also coming under pressure from Yahiro in behind. So with ooh, very wide there from car 273. Hopefully returns to track nice and safe. He does, but car 777 is going to take advantage around the outside. He's going to be a little later on throttle, very wide. So car 273 holds on to position 4 now. That's going to lose them a considerable amount of time to Amara ahead. And Lee Webb going to go down the inside before Cops. Does he make that stick? They're going to be side by side down in Magus Beckett's, but Jiro has to give that up and just slot in behind for now. UI having a little bit of an issue with Justin there. A major position change. I think that was just a little bit of lag. Sammy Pedersen in this cluster, this battle for all the way up to, it looks like P10. And putting pressure on car 428 ahead. Wants to get himself up into P16. All over the back of that Ferrari. But he's also very close to Jahiro ahead as well. But ooh, Lee Webb. Oh, owner, Dvarsky. Apologies. Going wide. And that does then let Sammy Peterson through up into P15. And Crossland's going to go for the move as well. And does he get that stuck? Quad camera. He does. So Crossland up into P6. Beautiful move there from Jonathan Crossland. Moving up into P16. That's going to be some good solid points for the Mercedes man. On board with Paddy Thomas, down 1 position. Felix Lau up 8 positions from the start of the race. So trying to go last the first challenge. But we're on board now with Omar. 1.3 seconds away from the lead. As we swap back to Mr. Crossland, who is still under pressure from Dvarsky behind. Archie. All right. I'm thinking ski. Ooh, the Ferrari's going to have a great run on the Hangar Straight. Right in that slipstream. Can he have a go into Stowe? That's going to be brave to dive down the inside there. He doesn't go for it. But Crossland is going to go a bit deep. He's late on the throttle, and car 428 is going to try to go around the outside, but knows that would be an illegal overtake, so backs out of it. Good stuff, good stuff. Brilliant racing from the pair. Paddy up into P19, but it looks like there's contact there in the background. Let's just take a look at what happened between car number 62 and 88. Coming down into Stowe. There's a bit of an understeer from 62. Ooh. That's interesting. It's down into Field. A bit of a bump. coming down into Vale under braking. But looks like they both get away with it okay. But Varchi back in front of Crossland. Looks like Crossland's made a little bit of an overtake. Fisher. Yep, Thunderstorm broke it down. Very unhappy. Oh, unlucky. Ah, that's unfortunate. Hopefully things will go better next time. Paddy now right on the gearbox, or rear wing rather, of Mr. Fuller ahead. Could go down the inside of Cops. That's going to be a brave move indeed. Has to back out of it, but Mr. Fuller leaves the space. Paddy's going to be earlier on the throttle and gets through for P18. Lau wants to follow. Thinks better of it. So, sits in P20 for now. Yeah, that is really unlucky. Especially if you were feeling good about this one as well because of that setup. Ah, it's one of those things, isn't it? Right in front, if we take a look at that once again. Val Thunder leading now by 1.2 seconds. Has just set the fastest lap of the race, so really starting to get into a good groove here, but Omar is not letting him get away. He's also setting 58 ones as well. So, keeping the pressure on. Pressure all over the place. Let's go with Grosjean, who is putting pressure under Guillermo. So, Martinez then loses position to Grosjean. Got to go down the inside. And that big, giant Lexus. Yeah, the big Lexus party, exactly. Bullying the Ferrari out of the way. Looks huge in comparison, doesn't it? It's like a bit of a fridge to drive, as we see. Then Martinez's teammate coming under pressure from Sammy Pedersen as well for P14. Sniffing the rear of the Ferrari. Pedersen going to get the drive out of the corner. We know the Porsche can launch itself out of corners. But that's brave to go down the inside of Cops if you're going to go there. He doesn't. So he's going to have to stick behind for now. This battle between Guillermo and Grosjean continuing onto the hangar straight. Look at that spicy stuff. Stick very close. Lexus looking like it really does not want to turn in. While the custom BOP does mean that every car should have almost identical performance everywhere, it can. It doesn't always mean that it's cars are easy to drive or drive in the same way. Oh no! As we see, Pedersen and Giro with a little contact. Looking like they've got away with it. Pedersen down the inside of turn 1. Is that Abbey Farm? I can never remember which one. The Formula 1 turn 1 is. Down the inside, and Divaci's going to also invite himself down the inside as well. Athenio was about to lose 2 positions at 1, but Crossland gets involved. And Paddy's going to invite himself in as well. This is going to be a great battle for P14. A cluster of cars here, all fighting for the same piece of tarmac. So you have to be careful that you don't lose multiple positions. Crossland down the inside! Oh, he was looking like he was going to try it there, but breaks a little earlier than the Ferrari in front. So thinks better, backs out of it for now. And just holds on to position. Looks like a little bit earlier in the throttle. He's going to have a great run to Cops. He's going to have to go to the inside of Cops. They're going to be side by side. And ascend down the inside of Cops. Can he make it stick? Runs all the way wide. Oh, that might be classed as an illegal overtake in all fairness. I think Crosland's going to let it, he's not going to let it back pass for now. So that's an interesting one, a little bit of a boop, saying, please let me through. The car was fully understeering, so is there really much that car 76 could have done there? Either way, over with Peranzo, who is putting pressure on Zach Webhead. Webb held on to position in P6 so far. Mr. Fuller now coming under pressure from Felix Lau, who now wants to make an overtake. Paddy and Devarchi going side by side as Lau down the inside of Fuller. And makes it stick down at Vale. So Fuller down to P20 right now. Would still score 1 point, but Taffa in the BMW looking like he wants to get involved as well. And with Fuller a little bit out of rhythm now, that might be a little bit, might put him under a bit of pressure. Let's just see what happened there between 76 and 428. So we did see this. This is the replay then from that earlier collision. So yeah, Crossland is just going to understeer across the track, a little bit of a boop, and then lets off the throttle while Paddy is right behind. Yeah, oh no, indeed. That was a little bit spicy. But if you're that tight into the corner, the car's always going to drift out wide, these GT3s. They just about have enough grip in that corner. It's easy flat. Yeah, a little bit of a graphical glitch there, apologies, as we went on board with Mr. Fuller. A little bit wide from Mr. Fuller. That might have been a warning. Might have had to use a speed token there. We have a battle going on here. Let's take a look at the last 10 seconds of this. Amar and Devarchi going side by side through Maggots. And then into Beckett. Who's going to get it done? Devarchi gets it done. Amar is close behind. So is Crossland. Oh, Devarchi going very wide at Stowe. And that invites Amar right back into this. Yeah, a little bit of a flash there, trying to put off the driver ahead. Devarchi doing a great job here, up 5 positions. So far, Felix Lau, the biggest gainer so far in this race, though, up 8 positions from the start. So having a great race today. But Devarchi has done a great job, up 5 positions so far. Crossland going to go for the dive bomb to end all dive bombs. Looking like he was, but he doesn't. But Paddy's going to now get involved. Corey down the inside, gets on the throttle earlier. 76 just a little wide there, trying to get past Amar. Unfortunately, put him out of position. And Mr. Paddy Thomas says, hello, I'll have that, thank you very much. Sweeps down the inside. So, lovely. Ooh, 76 wide. Oh, massive contact ahead. What happened there? Let's see if we can take a look. Car 428. Let's go helicam for this. So, coming down into the Woodcut Luffield section. Oh, Amar just brakes. I think that was Amar braking too late because it looked like he was coming in rapidly. Yeah, let's take a look at Huber. So, Huber at the minute. Oh, beautiful livery. Absolutely excellent stuff. Energy, engine oil, G Energy. Love that livery. So currently, we are about 3 seconds behind Adam Cook ahead. So a nice little battle going on here. Let's just go on board with Bowman Huber. So you can see Adam Cook up ahead there. And only 18 minutes into this race, so this battle could very well develop as the race goes on. Need custom paints on LMU. Exactly, party. That is exactly right. This is what we need in LMU. Surely it wouldn't have been too difficult of a thing to bring in nice and early into the game. But hey, as long as they add it at some point, I'm a happy boy. Oh, interesting. Now, Kenzo and Amar, the two teammates who were right up there. MTA Motorsport had a great season last season, finishing in the top 3. But here in Silverstone, having a really tricky time. Both drivers out of the points right now and looking to make moves forward. Meanwhile, right up at the front, Omar closed the gap. Oh, massively closing the gap is Val Thunder, starting to get a little bit shaky on pace. Look at this group of drivers. We've been watching some incredible racing so far down the field, but look at this Val Thunder. Now really is going to start to come under pressure from car 89 behind. Car 89 holding, I think, yeah, the same kind of pace, 58.7. And Val Thunder is just dropping off. So it's not so much that Omar is getting faster, it's that Val Thunder is getting a little slower. And Gracek still hanging around in the background there as well. Just watching and waiting. Ooh, is Huba on controller? That's a good question, actually. For this really gets spicy. Let's just take a little bit of a look. If we can tap. Yeah, they certainly could be. The kind of... might even be keyboard. Because that brake pedal could very well be keyboard as well. We welcome all types here. And if he's able to drive that on keyboard, that is very impressive indeed. Look at this battle for the lead now. 0.3 of a second between Val Thunder and Mesa. Gracek has dropped back a little, so maybe Mesa has actually picked up the pace a little. Well, Gracek was a little slower that lap. Verlinski quite slow there as well. Let's just go on board last 10 seconds. See what happened. Looks like he's okay. But I'm going to drop back a little. Savkin then the first to get into the pits to serve that mandatory pit stop. Rather early in the race, about 10 minutes before the halfway point. So that is going to be a tricky run to the end. And now let's see if we can tell where Mesa's prediction would bring him out. Is that car carrying damage? No, I think it was just a trick of the light there. Thankfully, no damage for car 89. Val Thunder still with that fast lap of the race. Evan deciding to pop into P1 for some crazy reason. Good old timing screens having a little bit of an issue. I can assure you that Val Thunder is still in the lead of this race right now. So with 38 minutes to go, Savkin has served his pit stop. As we see the blue flag getting out of the way nicely there. Brilliant. Excellent stuff. Making sure not to affect the race. I love the quality. Thank you. Hope you are enjoying the stream. As Pranzo then is the next into the pits. So, Pranzo, let's see if we can go on board with Pranzo and see if we can find a prediction. It's a pit stop prediction. Thank you very much. There we go. So there's too much traffic. We can't see where it is. I think he would drop out there. Is that behind? I can't quite see where. We're on board with Paddy Thomas. No, please. I want Pranzo. Okay, well, for now then, the pit stop prediction of Paddy would bring him out just behind car 420. Yeah, so if Paddy were to box right now, he would come out behind René Pranzo. Let's go back on board with the... Here's... Oh, Huba is using wheel. He just lost PSI on the right rear wheel. Thank you very much for the info. Yeah, it could very well be just that from inside the car. It's strange, you know. But oh yeah, okay. So that is not ideal. Probably want to get in and box relatively soon, and get some more pressure in that right rear, so the car handles a little bit better. Val Thunder coming on, talking about pressure. Val Thunder coming under pressure from Mesa here. Let's take a look at here. As we see Ruiz then in... Oh, look how close Omar is now. Can he even have a go into turn one? No, not quite. So Mesa really put the pressure on here, and these two slipping backwards. The more they battle, that's going to bring Gracek into this as well, and potentially even Ferlinski. Way is a little bit kind of in no man's land. Sitting 3 seconds off of P4 would be a great result for Way all the same. And Webb's got Grosjean for company, so definitely not alone. Grosjean up 2 positions, as you can see there. Lee Webb up 8. Do need to be a little bit careful with the positions down the back there, because that will be affected by pit stops. So take that with a little pinch of salt for now. So no one in the top. How far are we through? No one in the top group deciding to try the undercut yet. So everyone wanting to carry on for now. Usually the overcut would be a little stronger anyway. Let's see, we're on board with... Yeah, so if Omar were to box right now, he'd come out behind car 94. And that's in a massive gaggle of traffic, so... yeah, right now the drivers probably want to try and keep running as long as they can, try and let a lot of that traffic out of the way. Crossland in, Daffa in, Fuller in. So, that's another 3 drivers popping in. René Pranzo is the current leader of the ones that have made a pit stop, then Ruiz, then Evan. Oh, Lee Webb. Putting pressure on Spinner ahead. But drops back a little. So out of field. lost a little bit. But look how close Mr. Valthunder is. Oh, yep, another hydrate. I need to bring more water next time. Ooh, great. Geckos and Webb going side by side. Brilliant stuff from these two. Oh, Wasserman, thank you very much for the info. Oh, there we go. Geckos into the pits. That looks very close on pit entry, though. That may very well be investigate push race for a cut, so he's going to need to be very careful. But let's see how he gets on. Camera, please change to someone different. Where is he going to come out? Actually, he's going to come out in a load of free air, so he's going to, at the minute, looking like he's going to come out well ahead of car 420. So he's going to have a lovely bit of free air as we see Omar trying to go around the outside of Valthunder. That's brave to try that move there, but Valthunder knows where to put that BMW in order to avoid that. Grosjean and Paddy, the next two, into the pits. And Devarchi in as well. These guys, where is that pit window showing now? Still that gaggle of traffic right on top where they're going to come out. So, if any of these guys box right now, it's probably going to be a big mistake. You're going to be stuck in traffic and then running slower than your rivals on cold tires as well, so you can't even get past everyone. So you want to try and run as long as possible for now. So, thank you, Wasserman. Hubert is my friend, and he's using my old wheel, which has an operating range of like 180 degrees. Yeah, that is. It's going to be difficult then. These cars take a very delicate hand to be able to operate. So using keyboards and controllers and, you know, wheels with 180 degrees, it's going to be tricky. But as I say, everyone is welcome here, and look at that, in P25 right now, 4 seconds behind Savikin, looking to have a great battle. So all good stuff. We'll check back in with Huba after these pit stops. Gracek in the pits, Webb in the pits. So now Gracek gonna try the undercut to see if that's gonna work. Senjo is under pressure from behind here. From is that lapped traffic? Potentially? As he boxes as well. Spinner also in as well. So Lau and Shinzo both in. So a lot of people now looking to get into the box. Let's see. Gracek is out and is now the leader of the pack of pitters. So I think we're going to update the minimum stop time to 30, and we'll assume that tires are going to be changed right now. Valthunder is still going to come out ahead of Gracek per the prediction. What about just Omar going to come out? Where's the dot? Oh, Omar looks like he's going to come out behind. So this is going to be interesting. McLaren getting out of the way of our race leader. Mesa in, Verlinski in. So this is going to be very spicy indeed. Where is car number 31? That is going to be what matters. And how has this outlap been? John Way up in P2 here. Mesa Martinez, yeah, Verlinski in. Has Verlinski been overtaken in the pits by Martinez, or is it just probably where the box is? Lee Webb decides to go through. Pedersen through as well. So 4 drivers still yet to pit. 27 minutes to go. So we are getting to the point now where you'd be counting it as an overcut. So, Verlinski is out behind Gresick. Mesa out ahead of Gresick. So, Mesa did stay ahead by 2.1 seconds. Let's go on board with Val Thunder. He's not going to box again. He likes these overcut runs. That might be good news for his race, because it means then he was only being caught because he was carrying more fuel. Let's see, car 89. Oh, the prediction's saying he's going to come out right on top of car 89. So, this is really interesting. Problem is, car 89 is in traffic. He's got car 14 ahead. That is going to be lap traffic, but still it's not going to be easy. But Val Thunder's also got traffic as well. Way in the pits. Oh, look at this. Absolutely crazy gaggle of cars. Again, oh, and the BMW jumping up over the curb. A little bit of a bump into Amar. Thankfully, Amar unaffected. Other than probably a little bit of damage there. Posture check. Yep, there we go. We have checked our posture and are now sitting correctly. Pedersen and Webb in now. Just got one driver left to pit. That is a massive overcut from Val Thunder. I wonder, is he considering not pitting for tires even? If he's going to go that long anyway. But Omar... Gresick was 3/10 faster than him last lap. Oh, there we go. Val Thunder is in, so Val Thunder is serving his pit stop now. Where is the prediction going to put him out? Oh, the prediction is saying if he changes tires, he's going to come out behind Gresick. This is going to be insanely tight. And interestingly now, our defending champion is catching Mesa ahead. 1.8 seconds is the gap. So, Val Thunder's basically avoided all of the traffic. Is it going to pay off? Verlinski getting past that traffic of his own. Oh, is Val Thunder on his way yet? Is he on his way? He is. But car 89 is going to approach cops. Can he get up to speed? Val Thunder does get out into the lead of this race. 1.5 is the gap. 3. Oh, wow. So, either the traffic or those... Oh, excuse me. Or those in-laps. Meaning Val Thunder holds on to the lead of this race, but the problem is Val Thunder is now on, or potentially, on cold tires. Yeah, it looks like a stop time of 32.5. So that does look like tires, I think. So car 995 then is going to come under pressure here, because if he's on cold tires, Mesa behind is running on lovely warm tires and is going to have that little bit of an advantage. Although it's going to hurt a little bit more in the wear towards the end. The wear is not really going to make enough of a difference for Val Thunder to be able to make an overtake again. He's going to have to defend for his life, but Omar really wants this. .4 of a second, and Gracek's right in there in the background too. Paddy actually has done a good job to recover up into P13 in this race. Some good solid points, and right on the back of Lee Webb as well. So still some more battles to come for Paddy in this race. Saw him have a few issues earlier in the race. Oh, Way is in. Why is Way in? That is something we're going to have to check. That's got to be for a drive-through, I'm sure. Oh, that's really disappointing for John Way. He was having a great race there today in P5. Nice, clean race. Yeah, okay, in a little bit of no man's land where it's going to be a little boring. Oh, sometimes that's the best way to get a good chunk of points. As we see, Dafa and Ruiz, we're on board with car number 9, Mr. Kenzo, who is battling with Felix Lau. Felix wanting to make his way past up into P14. But not able to find a way past. John Way still in the pits. That is a really... It must be... It is a stop-go! Oh, it's a massive stop-go. 30 for John Way. That must have been speeding in the pit lane then, unfortunately. And quite considerably speeding in the pit lane. As we see Stoffel and Cook. Cook here in P25. Coming up to Maggots Beckett's. I think recovering from a yellow flag. So a yellow flag there seconds ago for Mr. Cook. But up one position. So having a good race so far. As we see a little battle ahead there. I think that's between... Oh, Pedersen and Paddy, actually. Let's go back a little bit out of club. Pedersen getting the better of Paddy. And Pedersen now up into P12. And Evan and Vachi going side by side. Again through club as well. Evan then making it into the points paying positions for P20, but Devarchi is going to want to try and fight that back. And Devarchi is going to try around the outside of Farm, but not quite able to make it stick. Take a look at Amar. What's going on here? Amar has got Crossland in front of him. So Amar has fixed that damage from earlier in the race, but a little bit more scratched up. That car's been in the wars in this session. Oh, we want to go on board with Sammy Pedersen, who is now right on the back of Lee Webb. So Sammy getting past Paddy and then right on the back of Webb ahead. Almost touching, actually. Is he going to try down the inside of Phil? That would be very brave. We've seen it done before. Oh, John Way down 9 positions as a result of that drive-through. Or sorry, stop and go. Oh, horrible stuff down in P14. Difficult day there for John Way. A great pace. Looking good for the rest of the season, though. That is good news. Oh, Paddy! With his send down the inside. I think that was a little bit of a... I'm just going to brake here. Oh, right, you've braked late. Or early, rather. Let's take another look at that. From... Where's my helicam? There's helicam. And we'll go on Paddy Thomas view. So, we're just going to try braking here. Little boop. Still left space in the exit. So, could it be considered a dive bomb? That's a very good question indeed. Didn't really have an overlap before the turning point, maybe, but oof. Spicy, spicy racing indeed. Lee Webb still in P11 for now. Now Paddy is going to be the one on his tail, wanting to get up into P11. These guys all running considerably quicker than Lee ahead. But Lee did a great job right now to hold down P11. But we're about to go about 4 wide into Stowe. Paddy throws it down the inside. Almost coming together, those two. For now, Lee defending the position, and now John Way. Oh, what happened there? Sammy Pedersen making contact with, I think that was Way. Oh, it's hard to tell from there. Whose fault was that, if anyone's at all? But regardless, we continue. Way now putting pressure on Paddy. And down the inside, what a move. Just absolutely sticks the nose in and gets it done. So, Way back up to P12. Now trying to shape up Lee Webb. Lee seems to know where to put that Mustang to make it as wide as possible, though. And here we go. John Way, though, knows where to stick that Porsche to get it past. And sends it up the inside. And away we go. John Way recovering another position, then up into P11. Ooh, Mr. Spinner there, I think, having an issue. Let's just take a look. Was running ahead of car 777. And, oh yeah, down in the Magus Beckett's. Just getting up on the grass, and that flicks the car around. Thankfully, it doesn't get beached or anything, but it does lose several positions as a result. Paddy once again versus Lee. He wants to try and follow what John Way did. My goodness, up at the front, Val Thunder just setting a 58.042. Omar 58.647. So Val Thunder that last lap increasing the lead by 0.6 of a second. Paddy's going to go for it here. Up onto the Wellington straight. He's going to have the inside for the next corner. Little dab on the brakes, get the nose in. And there we go. The double 8 ahead of 87. Number neighbours. But Paddy getting past as Omar getting past some traffic there. So I wonder, was it traffic that caused a little bit of Omar to lose a bit of time? I said that though, I mean, a 58.0 is close to qualifying time, so maybe it was just absolutely standout lap from Val Thunder. Tomac wants to get involved as well. 1.6 behind Omar now. Verlinski has dropped back a little bit to 6.4, just hanging around the low 59s. Lee Webb losing another position then to car 9. Kenzo getting 3 up into P13. Interesting there, Savkin, the other big, the person that lost a lot of positions, also as a result of a stop and go 30 as well. So that's interesting. We've seen 2 stop go 30s here in this race. Way charging to try and make up as many positions as he can. Spinner next on the card. As we come around to start a new lap. He's going to be right on the rear bumper of that car in front. I wonder, Paddy and Kenzo have a little bit of a coming together there, or was it just a mistake from Paddy? Either way, Paddy losing position down into P13 from car number 9. John Way's going to try to go around the outside of Stowe. That's a very brave move. Wow, sweeps around the outside and makes it stick. Oh, we've got to see that again. What a move that was. Let's see that in helicam. Coming out of Maggots Beckett and into Chapel, John Way just has a brilliant run on Spinner. Spinner caught himself a little. Going tight into Chapel. That means he'll be later on the throttle. John just says, all right, I'll go around the outside, son. And makes it stick. What an overtake. That is brilliant stuff. Crossland having some issues. Let's take a look later. Ooh! That was, oh, jeez. Crossland and Amar there having a bit of a come together. And Crossland coming off worse. See, I might be able to go back a little bit further there and see what was involved in that. It was maybe Amar trying to return to track. That's interesting. That's something the stewards will have to take a look at after the race. That that contact, yeah, it's tough to see who's going to be at fault for that. John Way up into P10 then. We got past Spinners, lost, made a bit of a mistake there, lost a bit of time. That's going to invite Kenzo in. Look at this, Rolando Mesa 3.6 behind Val Thunder, so Val Thunder really truly is in a really good rhythm now. Doing a great job in P1. Now Gracek is starting to hunt down Omar ahead. We could have a last couple of laps battle for P2 here, which would be wonderful to see. Brandon Fuller showing a white flag right now in P19. Hopefully he can hold on to that. That'll be some good points there for Mr. Fuller's kickoff this season. With 2 points would be lovely. Grosjean has had an absolutely mega race as well. Constantly under pressure from this man here, Martinez. Gap's currently 5 seconds. Ooh, Pedersen and Tommy are about to have another ding-dong battle though here. Pedersen making it past Paddy. Paddy almost making that one look easy. Can Paddy fight back on Pedersen for P13? Both are up several positions. Good to see. Paddy very close indeed, but here we go to Varchi. He's now real close to Brandon Fuller. Less than 4 minutes left to go in this session. We're only going to have 2, maybe 3 laps to go. Tomek Gracek now right on the back of Renato Mesa. Mesa might have made a mistake actually on that previous lap. Looks like he has. That's lost a lot of time to Val Thunder ahead. And if these guys battle, that's just going to help Val Thunder out. Well, I think Val Thunder just has the pace today. He's still on a 58.9. Tomek applying some serious pressure to the car in front. Come on, Tomek. And oh! Contact between car 31 and 89. A little bit of a boop there. Don't think it's really going to come to much, but let's take a look at what happened. coming down the higher straight. Great run from Tomek. Although Omar's going to pull the inside. Ooh, yeah, I think that was just Grasic looking to carry more speed into the corner. But Mesa was always going to be a little slower. Oh, this is a useless view. We want to see this one. There we go. We're right in. Up behind car 89. We're going to flick to the inside. Think better of making a move there. Just yet. No, we don't. We're going to stick it up the inside. That was just a decision right on the trail braking. Very brave to do that, because as soon as you're up in the trail braking phase, there we go. Confirmation of final lap. And Omar now 7.8 seconds behind Val Thunder. This battling is costing these two guys. But Spinner going to try to make a move on Pedersen. Round the outside, can he do the same move that got done to him earlier in the race? Round the outside, just keeps it legal. Beautiful move there from Spinner. Let's take a look at that one once again as well from a helicam perspective. Look at this. Oh, no, unfortunately we just missed it. She went further back. But, oh my goodness, what a beautiful move there from Spinner. Excellent stuff, up to P12. Can he hold on to it from Pedersen? No, he is going to try to come back. Grasic. Val Thunder, no. Hello. Yeah, there we go. That's the battle I want to see. I'm sorry, Val Thunder, but this battle right now is really exciting. So, Grasic's going to have to make a bit of a send on the final lap here, if he's going to make it work. Oh my goodness, carries a ton of speed through. Oh, it's too much though. Oh, Omar's gonna have to spot it. Oh, that was close. That was gonna be a complete plane crash if Meza had turned in there. Grasic thankfully returning to track safely and is okay. So still going to get P3 at the moment. Ferlinski is a bit too far behind. But oh my goodness, that could have been a complete and utter plane crash. But here we go, Val Thunder then. Going to come across the line and win round 1 of Season 14. Silverstone goes to car 995. Mesa opens the season. Started P2, coming home P2. Grasic's going to round out the podium then to start his defense with a podium position. Ferlinski beginning his return here with a P4. Arguably could have or wanted to be a little bit higher up there today. Zach Webb with an excellent result in P5 right now. And is going to come around the final corner. Had a bit of a quiet race. We didn't really see too much from car 13, but you know, just kept his nose clean. And Felix, unfortunately, with that stop and go, means he is going to take the P5. Rojon with his return to racing here. Beautiful Williams livery. P6 on ACC debut. Wonderful stuff. Martinez on ACC debut with another great result there for DLX. That's some good chunks of points for the Dulux guys and everyone lining up. How cool is that? Rene Prenzo coming home P8. Chihiro then is going to come around for P9. And John Way, unfortunate with that stop and go. He's going to come home P10. Oh, don't go flying into... Oh no, that's going to end badly. Kenzo is then going to come home P11, and Mr. Spinner, with that crazy move, is going to come home P12. Beautiful stuff. Paddy, arguably could have been a little further up there today, but has got to be happy with P13. Sammy Pedersen, P15. And that is us. And let's just go into Helicam. Look at that. Let's go. We're going to go. Oh, stay there, guys. Stay there. Stay there. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Look at that. Everyone lined up for a beautiful final screenshot. Beautiful stuff. Let's see. Yeah, good driving there today. And what an awesome race that was. And but there we go. Val Thunder had the thumbnail and had it that entire race. Dominated that basically from lights to flag. And not mistaken, led every lap there as well, which was great. It is Petter. Thank you very much. And we love having you here. So thank you very much for joining us. Let's see. ACC Paddock. We've got Mr. Paddy. So let's bring him in here. Paddy. An interesting race there today. You're going to be the first of the interviewees. So yeah, an interesting race there today. P13, if I'm not mistaken, at the end. Yeah, talk us through what happened there today.
Well, qualifying wasn't great. Well, I say that it was my fastest lap of the weekend, actually, to that point with P19. Just shows you how amazing the grid is this season. It's ridiculous the talent that we've got. Yeah, it started off good, kept out of trouble for the most part. Got a few dinks going into Maggots and Beckett's. Took a bit of a half spin with a kind of taking avoiding action with a Ferrari. Came across Crossland, had a bit of a side on side, I think, and I came off a little bit worse for wear, but not too bad. Yeah, just made my way through the pack, found really good pace. Think I hit my pit stop at the perfect time. Tires felt great, and yeah,
like it.
Just watched everyone else battle. So good result. I'll take that.
Yeah.
P13.
Yeah, I think that's some good solid points to kick off the season. Yeah, does that give you a little bit of confidence going into the next rounds?
It certainly does. I wouldn't say Silverstone is one of my better tracks, to be brutally honest. So to come away with a result that's 6 places better than what I qualified, I'll definitely take that. I do quite like Spa, so going into that and looking at the calendar going ahead, there's a lot of good tracks in there. So yeah, confidence is up. Can't see me winning any races, but I can definitely see points on the board.
Excellent. That is absolutely brilliant to hear. Thank you very much, Paddy, for joining us.
Thank you.
Doesn't look like we're going to have any others, so you're going to be the only interview today. How cool is that? That's going to be it from us today. Oh no, we've got Sammy Pedersen. Let's bring him in. Sammy, a beautiful livery today and a very interesting race. You had some great moves there. We saw you with an awesome move around the outside of Stowe. Talk us through how your race went there today.
Qualifying, it went okay, but I mean, got into a couple of accidents, which happen. It's racing, so.
Of course.
I ended up P13. I'm very happy with that result.
Excellent.
So.
Superb. And looking forwards to the rest of the season, then I was just asking Paddy, does that kind of give you a bit of confidence as well for the rest of the season? Nice solid results, some good points.
Yeah, I'll definitely take that. I'm looking forward to the rest of the season as well.
Excellent. Absolutely glad to hear that. All right. Let's see. Let's interview then our race winner. So yeah, thank you, Sammy, for joining us in the comm box. So we'll be back to the waiting room. Val Thunder, what a show there today. It was looking a little bit dangerous just before the pit stops. Omar looked like he had that little bit extra pace, but in that second phase, the car just looked like it came alive. So a lights to flag, leading every lap. If I'm not mistaken, fastest lap as well. So that takes the Grand Slam. What a way to start the season.
Yeah, it was amazing. At the first half hour, I was struggling. It was obvious. After a small mistake, both of my tires clipped the curb, and I was losing pressure the whole time. So for this reason, all my right side of the car was off. I have no right side on my car. So when I
Yikes.
finished with my pit stop, I was fully back on the normal pace.
Excellent. And yeah, it looked like it. And Omar just could not quite close that gap back down again. So,
Yeah,
yeah, it must have been really, really enjoyable out there today. And yeah, then are we going to see more wins then from Val Thunder this season? Or how confident are you for the rest of the season?
uh, I'm pretty confident. Something I want to say because I didn't know what happened behind me. What happened between Gretznik and Omar?
Yeah, so
I
we
think,
saw on the final lap there, Graysick going for a move in the original turn one of the circuit. I think it's Abbey or Farm, but making a mistake getting on the grass, and then yeah, almost collecting Omar. So we almost had a massive collision there, but Omar was able to avoid it. So comes home P2. So yeah, a little bit of action there on the final lap. We almost didn't see
okay,
you crossing the line because of that action,
yeah,
but
yeah.
we got to see you cross the line there in the lead. So yeah, congratulations, a brilliant result there today, and yeah, good luck for the rest of the season. It's gonna be a
Thank you,
tough
thank you.
season because you've got a lot of fast guys there, but yeah, I'm sure you can handle it, can't you?
Yeah, yeah. I
Brilliant.
hope so. I hope so.
Excellent, excellent. Well, good luck for the rest of the season, and thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for joining us in the comm box. I'll move you back to the waiting room now as well. So, yeah, that has been a very spicy race indeed. Let's just check in just in case there's anyone else. No, it doesn't look like there's anyone else, and that is the three anyway. GG land, my goodness, man. Uh, Reply to my message, mate. I've not seen you in ages. You've got to come back. You got to come back. Yes, glad to see you in the chats there. Things are absolute fire at the minute, aren't they, Paddy?
I'll keep myself on mute today. There I am. Yeah,
Yeah,
at
there you
fire.
go.
Fire, we're beyond fire. We are in
We're
inferno
beyond
mode right
fire.
here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now I'm making a move from driver to commentator mode now. I hope you
I've got
don't
about
mind.
2 hours to. I've got about 2 and a bit hours before this kicks off. This gig, you know.
Yeah. Rest that voice because you're gonna need it soon. So yeah, that is gonna be it from ACC today. What a race! What a dominant performance there from Val Thunder. Can we see more dominant performances like that the rest of the season? Is Graysick going to come back and defend that championship? We saw there him trying to make that move on the final lap, just not quite working. Can Omar be in there? And where is Ferlinski going to be as well? We are in for a crazy, crazy championship. So I hope you're going to join us again next week. But first of all, Paddy, we've got LMU later. And what is that looking like?
It's looking stacked. We have got full grids across the board. We have got some really good rivalries from what we've seen in the practices so far, the open practice sessions we've hosted. So, yeah. Oh, don't miss this one. Do not miss this season opener.
No, please do not. It is a Sebring. It is a night race, potential rain. It has got everything for an absolutely crazy round. So please do join us for that in a couple of hours. I think it's less than 2 hours. So hopefully we will see you over there for that, and you get to see me racing as well, and you will be led through that whole thing by Paddy. But for now, this has been Maveriick. This has been Asetek Corsa Competizione. The start of season 14. 14, how awesome is that? Please do stick around. Watch as many streams as you can. It has been my pleasure to take you through this, and we'll see you next time. Bye.